Hello, everyone. So in this practice session, I'm going to show you how to build our one exercise from lesson 2, which is this exercise. We'll be using Flex to build that. So let's get started. So I have this code sandbox link. I'm going to share this one with you, but I need to share my screen first, by the way. Yeah, hopefully you see it. Yeah. Okay. So we're gonna build this exercise, which is from lesson 2, and we're gonna use Flex for that. And yeah, let's get started. So I have this code sandbox link. I'm gonna share this one with you as well. I have an index HTML file. I'm gonna create a style.css as well. So I'm gonna link it with that style CSS. Yeah, all seems good now. First, let's start building this structure. So first of all, I'm going to start this section. I'll call it, let's see, reviews. Okay. Then I have this part and this part, okay, which is this background, and then comes this part as well. So I will divide it into 2 places inside this. Okay. Yeah, I will have one div, which I will call it class of container first. Okay. Then I will have this div and this div separately. Okay. So div with class of reviews top, maybe. Yeah, we can call it top. And I can call this bottom. All right. In the top one, which I mean is this one, we're gonna have these items where it says we're proud of our works and etc. and etc. So I'm gonna go here. So here I'll have reviews top. I'm gonna call it reviews top container. Okay, and inside I'll have 3 things mainly, maybe or let's do this way. I'll create a new one called reviews top container, and here I'll have this text. Okay, I'll call it reviews top container or reviews top item. Yeah. So here I'll have H2 maybe. We're proud of our works. We are proud of our works. And some text. I'll just write lower me up some text. Not to lose time. Yeah, till here. Then I will have another div item where it is, I'm not gonna put these icons, just the words. 1000 plus. Then there's, I'm gonna add it to H5, maybe, yeah, it's better. Let me see this size. It's actually, I will make it H3. Yeah. And we'll have a small where it is completed projects. So I'll have this multiple times. I guess it was 3 in total. Yeah. The second one is 4x revenue growth. And customer satisfaction. Customer satisfaction 99.7. Yeah, this is basically the upper part. So going to the lower part, I'll have this. a reviews button. I'll go the same way, but won't have this container. Maybe I'll have reviews bottom item. Okay, for each bottom item, I'll have some review, which is basically P class review text. Okay, call it reviews bottom text. Yeah, better. And some lorem here. Then comes another P with P tag inside, which is written, I don't know, John Doe. And another one, which is the position of John Doe, financial analyst. So I'll just give them a class in any case. Author and position. Okay, so this is just one item. I'm gonna copy it to have it for from that. Okay, maybe I will do some commenting as well. Reviews start and reviews end. Okay, here I'll have reviews top. Okay, and then we have bottom. Okay, and I'll call it reviews item, bottom item. For the start and end. Okay, maybe I'll just copy paste the top one, not to have these comments written for all. Have some space here. Yeah, second, third, and fourth. This is cleaner. Here I don't need, this is not too big. Yeah, that's why it's okay. All right, this is all commented and our structure is ready. We can now move to the style part. All right, so we're gonna start with the top one. Okay, and yeah, then we'll move the other parts. So starting with top one, I'm gonna give you the background and etc. So I will choose this reviews container. By the way, I called it container. Okay, we have reviews top. I need this reviews top on the style CSS. So I'll have a reviews section. So I need to try to be as specific as possible. Okay, I'll give it the background. Okay, so I need to get the background of that. So I need to color picker. So let me see if I can use this one. It's better to use its own. So I'm gonna inspect. Okay, and I will have here just one color. And I will just pick from here. So I'll just choose two colors. First one is this one. So I'll use linear gradient here to right top. This color, maybe then I will use somehow this color. Should be here. Yeah. with this sign. Then I'll use this color. Okay. This is the background for that. All right. So I'm gonna give it a padding as well. Padding 20 pixel. Okay. And you can see that it has a radius. So I'm gonna give a border radius of 30 pixel. Maybe 20 pixel is enough. All right. So, okay. So I'm gonna choose also the container. So for reviews, I'm gonna give width of 100%. For container, I'm gonna give of width of 50 and not 50, 90%, and margin of auto. Yeah, this is better. So look like this. And I'll make it display flex. And yeah, let me see if I did the correct one, display flex. No, actually I need to make review stop display flex. Okay, so not the container, but container review stop. I need to make it display flex. And also I'm gonna give font family of sans serif for all. Yeah, and I want to see it here, and yeah. All right, this is how it looks like. So I will shorten it to 60%, so that it's in the center. So I need to refresh it. Yeah, it's better. So this is review stop I made display flex, or it's not added to their container review stop. Is it correct class? Yeah. Yeah, seems like yes. Then I'll have flex flow, which is direction and wrap together. I'll do row and as well as no wrap, or no, just wrap. Okay. So this should be actually reviews container top. I guess I already have it down below, so that it's better to add it here. By the way, I made a typo here. I already have it here. I will add it there and refresh. This is now a flex item, but I put a flex. Seems like in our structure, I did this way. We have just review stop and then comes container for that. Okay. Maybe we don't need it. Maybe we need. I'll just remove this container. I feel like I don't need it. Yeah. So this is better. Yeah, I remembered why we need it, because I need to give a height to that. But this should be a flex item itself. Okay, so better to keep it, but I will have this reviews container below where I give those things to that. Yeah. Okay. For this one, I'll give just height, or I'll give 350 pixel. Yeah, it's a little bit more. 300 is okay. And as well as I will also give it a display flex and align contents center. Okay, and as well as justify content center. So I just centralize everything. Okay. So we have this container, this top. Okay. So here I also tell align content center. Yeah, it's better. Okay, let me try one thing to reduce our maybe code size. I will do this way. I'll just have this here and just comment it out and now get rid of that. Let's see if it works the same way, then we don't need it. Yeah, it's basically the same way. So yeah, we can just remove it. So I won't justify content node center, but space between. Yeah, this is better. And let me see the design. Yeah, space between. And maybe I will increase the padding a little to 30 pixel. Yeah. Okay, this is better. Move to the down one, then maybe we'll come back to here to make some changes. Okay, I will have a review here. Telling reviews section. Review top section. All right, here in the bottom, let's see what we have. All right, we'll do the same way. We'll have git flex, display flex. All right, we have reviews button. I'm gonna choose it, but yeah, maybe we'll use the same thing. Bottom. I don't need this background. I don't need this one and this one. Yeah, I don't need this. Okay. This button container. Reviews button. All right, seems okay to me. Let me see how they seems. This is flex. Item. Yeah, and items inside. Yeah. I will do no wrap here. Okay. So we'll do no wrap because yeah, I don't need it to be wrapped to the down. Yeah, this is better. Then another thing, yeah, little bit of padding to items. Padding of 10 pixel. Yeah, this is better. Also want a gap of 15 pixel between them. All right. And I'll also need some space here. I'll do that later. I also want a background color of white. Background. Not here, but each item. So white is better. Okay. What else? Little bit of shadowing, I feel like. Yeah. So for each item, I'll give a shadow. Box shadow. 1 pixel, 1 pixel, 1 pixel. Maybe 1 pixel again, and gray. I'll slightly increase it to 0 and decrease it to 0, 0. Like I'll increase the blur and as well as spread. I'll also need kind of very low of that. Yeah. Something like this. And also, this is the box shadow I'm gonna add. Let's do that. Like this should be 20 pixel. And also there is some border radius. I'll do the same radius here. Yeah. Okay. I'll also increase the padding. We'll do here directly to make it identical. I need 20 pixel from right and left. No, 10 pixel from top and bottom, but more from right and left. Like 25 or something. Yeah. Maybe search, I will make it. Yeah. Need this padding here. Okay. I will change the colors and etc. But before that, what I will do, so we have this bottom and top and this container. I'll give a position of relative. Okay. And this one I'll give a position absolute. I'll give from bottom 20 pixel. No, maybe top 20, top 20 pixel. Yeah, we can use this way to do that. We can also use another way, just showing you the ways. I can just give it a position relative and top minus 20 pixel. Okay, this is another way. Yeah, I'll give also padding to this element from top and down. I don't need, but from left and right, I need some padding. Okay. Yeah, I'll go for this way. And yeah, this need to be added to the bottom to here. Let's see. Yeah, it's better. So the final things, a little bit of coloring, maybe some border like for this element. So for this element, I'll do border bottom 2 pixel solid, and maybe I'll give black first, but I'll get a color of this. Make it, yeah, more of like this. And I don't need 2, but I need kind of 5 pixel. So this is something details. I'm gonna add it to the here. Okay, what else I see? I see its border radius is not that much. I'm gonna decrease it to 10 pixel. Yeah, much better. Maybe to this one is 4. Yeah. Okay. What else? Maybe I can also increase it a little to 670 or 67%. I'm gonna increase it. Okay. So now working on the colors. So I feel like the font colors a little bit of different. Okay, I'm gonna just try to pick just something from here. Yeah. So I'm gonna go here for whole reviews. I'll give a color of this. Yeah, it's basically changed. But yeah, I need a few more stuff. Okay. I can also add a font and etc. But yeah, I will add a line height to this. Line height 20 pixel. Yeah, something like that, which is bottom text. I'll just do reduce bottom text, but a little bit more specific, which is this one here. Okay, this is better. And it has a slight margin to the bottom. Margin bottom 10 pixel. Maybe not 10, I'll make it 20 so that it's visible. Yeah, maybe increase it a little more. Okay. For the financial analysts, so these two will make it there. This one, this one, yeah, and as well as I'll have the second one, which is position. I'll give them a font size of 14 pixel, much smaller than what it needs to be, so that it stands out. Okay, this seems a lot better. So we are proud of our works. I see that it's 2 lines. So I'm gonna make it 2 lines in my case as well, which is the first child. I'll give it, okay, maybe flex scroll of 1, but for others, I will need flex scroll of 2. What about this? I'll try this way first, then it seems like it doesn't make it because this is basically a dynamic width, adding to this based on the content. Instead, we can take this way. I can make the width lower, 50%, and as well as the line height, 20 pixel. Yeah. And font size of 30 pixel, 28 is enough. I'll give it to the H2. It's about top. Just to type H2 for now. And then we'll make this like that. Okay. This is better, as well as I need to add it to here. It's of 50%. Line height of 20 pixel, 30 pixel. Yeah, I'll add it to where? Let's see, where is that? P. So it's review stop item. and as well as this should be here, and this reviews item should be here as well. Okay, this seems better to me. Right. So we have other items. We can also make them display flags, align, content center, and flex direction. I want column and justify content center so that they're more centralized here. So here I will just have this. I'll visit items, but not the first child. Well, I can include it, but if there will be any problem, I'll exclude the first child. Yeah, this is more better. Maybe, yeah, I will exclude the first child, not first child. Something like this. All right, I can also increase their font size. (25 pixel). Yeah. But I need H3. Okay. Yeah, which is basically this one here. These two are related. I'm gonna put it here. I'm gonna give a line height of this. Yeah, this is better. Okay. So here I gave space between. What about space around? Is there any difference? Yeah. The space around is better here. So go back. So which one was that? Review stop. Yeah, this is better. Yeah, more or less, we are done. Maybe a few tweaks we can add it, but yeah, it's up to you. I'm gonna give the same box shadow to review stop as well. Yeah, like this. Yeah, you can add a font family, you can add these icons. Yeah, but they are just tweaks you can add. Yeah, basically this is all. Okay, thank you guys for watching, and I hope you had a good practice, and see you in the next session of the practice.